Hi everyone, I thought today we'd do a video on peacock nails. I've already done the prep and put my clear layer of acrylic down. Here I am just adding some white acrylic which I've mixed with a little bit of white iridescent glitter. And we're just going to lay a really thin coat of this all over the nail. I thought I'd give peacock nails a go because I've just got a load of new chrome powders and I'm slightly obsessed. So I wanted to use a bit of everything all in one go. Now I decided to do the white on two of the nails just to have sort of them stand out against the others. I also learned whilst doing this that you can put too much glitter in with your acrylic powder, which is why it's sort of a little bit bitty to work with and not going on as smooth as I'm used to. Okay, so now we're going to go in with our black acrylic, and we're going to want to do this on quite a wet bead so that we can just spread it over the whole nail. We want to keep this as thin as possible, but making sure you've got full coverage, because obviously we're going to have to encapsulate the nail and we don't want to end up with a big thick bulky nail at the end of this. Don't forget through all of this to make sure you're cleaning your brush off all the time, especially when we're sort of using a very pigmented colour like black, because we don't want that colour to then transfer into our monomer. Because say we were to now put clear over the top of our white, it could cause it to look murky and slightly grey. So we're just going in, again, a very thin coat of clear going on all of these nails, and you'll understand why in a minute. This is just really to protect the colour that we've just put down, as we are going to need to very softly buff them just to make sure that we've got a nice smooth surface for the next process. Right, now we're going in with our base coat, and we're putting these back onto these lightly buffed nails. We're then going to cure that for 30 seconds in our lamp, I decided to try this way with the chrome pigments as I'm a bit rubbish when it comes to gel polish, and I've got a really bad habit of picking at it, so it doesn't last very long. So I thought instead I'd actually put the chrome down and then encapsulate over the top, so that hopefully these nails would last me a lot longer. So once we've cured, we're then going to put our greeny pigment, chrome pigment, onto all of our black nails. This one's beautiful. It's got a green and a blue and a purpley pinky sort of shimmer to it as it catches the light. It is definitely one of my favourites. Right then, now we're going to go and encapsulate the nails we've just put the chrome on in clear. As you can see, I've got a little bit of the black pigment in with my monomer, but because we're going over on a dark colour, you're not really going to notice if it does sort of tint the clear a little bit. So you want to do this like you would any other encapsulation. Make sure that you've got your apex and everything put in when we're doing this one. This is the final sort of coat on these nails. Right then, I lost a tiny bit of video. Here you can see that basically I've used a black gel polish and done sort of a moon shape, and then cured that for 60 seconds, and my daughter Sky decided she really wanted to help and put the chrome on as it looks so much fun. So we've gone in with quite a deep blue colour. Then what we're going to do is use one of our nail art tools, and we're just going to top coat the same shape that we've put down. What this will do is basically, once we've cured this, it will seal in the chrome pigment where we want it, so we can wipe it and wipe away any excess that we don't want. Right then, so what I did is I basically went around the dark blue shape with another circular shape and did that in a lighter blue. Exactly the same process. As you can see here, we're going in with black gel polish. I did have a picture of peacock feathers to reference to, so I could make sure that I get the right sort of shapes. So you have like a half moon shape, then you go round that in a circle, which I then did with a slightly lighter blue. And now I am outlining the circle with more black gel polish and making it slightly thicker on one edge. So I'm almost making the design look like an egg. So again, we're just going to put that down, and then once you're happy with the design with the black gel polish, then we go ahead and cure that again for 30 seconds. This is very time consuming, but I definitely think it is worth it in the end. So once you're cured, then we're going to go in with our next colour. This one's sort of a rose gold colour, and we're just going to put that over the top of everything. Now, because the first two shapes that we put in have already been top coated, the chrome will be able to be wiped away from that. So just brushing off any excess, and then again go in with our top coat around the shape we've just put down. Once you're happy with where you've put your top coat and that you've covered the area that you want, then we will cure that again for another 60 seconds. Right, now we're wiping off with some alcohol, and as you can see, where we haven't put any top coat, the chrome just wipes straight off, so you can see the two blues still in the middle of the design. And then it's just a case of sort of repeat this process. I went in with a slightly thinner layer on this one, and we've done that with, I think it was a goldy colour, just to outline the rose gold we've got. I'm really sorry that I keep popping out of shot on this next one. I think I need to put a marker or something down so I can keep my finger in the right place. So again, just copying the same design on both nails, and then we're going to cure that for another 60 seconds. And we're going in with our gold colour. And again, you don't have to be super precise about rubbing the chrome in, because we've got the base coat on the previous pattern that we've put down. So just wipe it all over, but go really careful when you're putting your top coat on. Make sure you're only putting it as precisely as you can on the area you want it. Nobody's going to get this perfect first time. And then once you're all done, cure that under a lamp for 60 seconds again. And then wipe away the excess with alcohol. Now we're going in for our last design with the black. Again, sorry for popping out of shot. With this one, I'm going in and sort of drawing stem of the feather, and then bringing lines coming up and around the main body of the pattern that we've just done. Then we will cure that for 60 seconds and then go in with the nice green chrome pigment, covering over all of the black gel polish you've just put down. Once you're happy with your coverage, then we're just going to do the same as before. Go over the green with our top coat and then cure that for 60 seconds. Once your top coat is cured, wipe away the excess with pure alcohol. Now, I decided I wanted to add a little bit of something to these nails, so on this part I am just using clear base coat and putting a little bit around the edges of the green, because I wanted to bring some of the purple into the design. And then we're going to cure that for 60 seconds before we add the chrome on top. So once I was happy with where my purple chrome powder was placed, I went in and encapsulated the whole nail in clear acrylic. Make sure that you've put your apex and everything in when doing this encapsulation, because this is our last step with our acrylic. Once all our acrylic is set, we're going to go in with our filing routine. I always do the side walls on every nail, the free edge, and also file underneath the nail. I am thinking about just doing a video on how I do my filing, so if you'd be interested in that, just let me know in the comments below. Then we're going in and filing around the cuticle, trying to make it all nice and tidy. And make sure that our tip isn't too bulky and it all blends out nicely. Now we're going to go in with our buffing block and just smooth everything down. This is also where, if I need to, I will make any little tweaks to the free edge. Once you're happy, I've wiped it down with a bit of acetone and got any dust off, and then we're going to go in with our no wipe top coat. And we're going to cure that for 60 seconds. And there we go, peacock inspired nails with chrome powders. I hope you enjoyed the video and liked the results. Bye!